Hello, solo travelers, and welcome to another episode right here on your channel, The Solo Traveler. So you're coming to our country, the beautiful Dominican Republic. You and your family are ready for that family vacation or family reunion, or you and your friends are celebrating a special occasion, or you and your co-workers are coming here for work. Whatever the occasion is, everyone must complete an e-ticket before arriving. But not to worry, you came to the right place, as I will guide you step by step on how to complete this form. I live here in Dominican Republic. It's my native country, and I've done this countless times. So what's an e-ticket? It's a digital and mandatory form for all travelers, which combines the immigration and customs forms. It replaced the old physical paper forms, basically. Now, this form, before I forget, this form here online is free of charge. Some websites will charge you if you don't end up in the right place. They will charge you a fee to complete it for you. I will provide the correct and legit link to complete this form. It's from the government. Before I get going, I got some notes here on my screen that I want to share with all of you, just to make sure I don't miss a beat and to make sure that I'm as detailed as possible. First, I'm using a desktop. I think it's a lot easier to do it on a desktop or laptop. The process or steps in this video are for multiple travelers under one reservation. Example, a family, mom, dad, the kids. I made another video, another e-ticket video for individual travelers. Here's the link right above me, which you'll also find in the description. If you're traveling with a group, whether it's family, friends, or co-workers, and you all have your own flight reservation, then all of you have to complete the e-ticket individually. So go to the description of this video and click on the link Individual Travelers. For numerous travelers under the same reservation, stick with this video. An e-ticket must be completed as early as 3 days before your flight and as late as 4 hours before your flight. I don't recommend that you wait until the last minute before your flight to do this at the airport, especially if you have to provide the info for everyone in your group. I am not saying that you cannot, but if it's let's say your first time applying for an e-ticket and you're running late for your flight, you don't want to add the stress of doing this on your phone. Simply put, you need the e-ticket to board your flight. Last but not least, if you realize you made a mistake when you submitted the form, it's not the end of the world. No big deal. I promise. You can always complete another form, or you can modify the one you submitted. I'll let you know how you can modify a submitted application. Okay, that will be enough for the notes. First step, we need to go to this website on the bottom of my screen. This link is also in the description of this video. Once you click on that link, this is where it's going to take you. First thing we need to look at is the top right for languages. Okay, you have the option for multiple languages here, but for the purpose of this video, we'll do it in English. Next is these two buttons here. Okay, e-ticket applications for new applications. The one on the right, the orange one, is basically to modify an already submitted application. So if you need to make any changes or any corrections to an application you submitted, or you made a mistake, whatever it is you need to make a correction, this is the button here. Now, for the purpose of this video, we'll do an e-ticket application, We're going to click on that one, on the blue one. What type of request would you like to make? New e-ticket. Okay. Okay, this page here, e-ticket application, this is where it officially starts. Okay. First thing we need to look at is, are you traveling with someone else? Since this video is for multiple travelers on the one reservation, we're going to click on yes. How many people are with you? Don't count yourself, okay? If it's you and another person, then we'll leave it as one, okay? You don't count yourself. The next question is nature of the purpose, right? Or who are the people traveling with you? They can be friends, workmates, family, couple. Let's just choose friends for this video, okay? Next question, does any member of the group identify as a person with reduced mobility, basically disabled, or someone in a wheelchair? For the purpose of this video, we'll just leave it at no. Then next, we're going to click I'm not a robot. Then you submit. Okay, on this page, we're going to take a look at the top left. Application code. Remember when I said that you can modify an application that you submitted? You use that code as a reference. Okay, so just write it down. Just in case you submit the application and you have to make any modifications to it, whether it's correcting an error or providing new information. Regardless, you can copy this application code, or you can submit another one. Okay, no big deal. All right, let's go to general info. We're going to start with a permanent address. I'm going to be using a United States, a typical address from the United States, I should say. So we're going to do 123 Main Street. Then the country of residence, which country, where you live. You know, basically for the purpose of this video, we'll enter USA or United States. Okay, then on the next one, click on city. Now notice the red asterisk here, and as well as country of residence and permanent address. This information is mandatory. Okay, so you have to provide it. So let's go back to the city. Click here to select your city, then type your city. For the purpose of this video, we'll use New York. Okay, then let's search. And then New York City. There it is. Now the state here on the left is auto-populated for you, depending on the city. Okay, next, postal code. We'll use one from New York City. This one here, the next question, basically is asking if you had a layover in another country. If that's your case, then you can click yes. If you're coming straight from the US to Dominican Republic, then you leave it as is. Or from Canada or Europe, as long as you didn't have any layovers. Okay. Later, I will show you, if you click yes on that question, I will show you what the screen looks like when the time comes. Okay, next one here, arrival, departure. For the purpose of this video, we'll choose arrival. Notice here departure, because you have to do it when you leave Dominican Republic as well. So you have to do this twice. Okay, don't forget. Arrival, then when you're ready, next. Okay, this is the information for the main passenger. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to start with names. It says names as in plural because here in Latin America, we use two names and two last names. Okay. But for this video, we just use Mr. John, then last name, see the plural last names. In Latin America, we use 2 last names and 2 first names. Okay, so this one is do. Then moving on to date of birth, we choose 2000. The month, January, let's say January 2nd. Then the gender, male and female. Male or masculine, as it says there. For those of you that identify as another gender, I apologize. I don't know what else to tell you. I guess you have to pick one of those, okay? Place of birth. What country were you born in? Okay, so the country you were born in. For the purpose of this video, we just choose USA, United States. Next question. Is the nationality of the passport different from your place of birth? Okay, so if you were born in one country, but you have a passport from another country, then this question you can answer yes. If you were born in the U.S. and have a U.S. passport, then you can leave it as if. But if you press yes, the only difference is country of nationality here pops up. Okay, this is basically the country that issued your passport. If you need to click yes on this, on the previous question. Okay, but let's switch it back to no. Then enter here the passport number. We're going to do a pretty easy one. And then the next question is confirm it. Now, I don't do copy and paste because what if you miss a digit? So you want to enter it manually as well. Okay. Next question. Married, single, basically civil status. Married, single, you know that one. Occupation, you know that one as well. Most people, private employees, you have a boss, you work for a company, etc. The next question, email. Notice there's no asterisk. It's not mandatory. However, I do recommend that you submit it. I'll explain later why. So we're going to do email at youremail.com. Okay. Next question, phone number. You can leave this as blank or as is. You can, if you decide to enter it, if you have a U.S. number, it's right at the top, but you can look for your country and then provide your phone number if you so desire. Okay, moving on. Next question. Are you a foreigner residing in Dominican Republic? If that's you, then you know how to do this form already. However, most people, I'm assuming, will leave it as is. Okay, no. Next question is hospitality, where you're staying at basically, or you're lodging, I should say. First option, if you're renting an Airbnb, okay, and you choose it, notice how you have to provide the address. The host will provide that for you, okay, so don't worry about these. Just make sure you get it from your host, okay, or the apartment owner, or anybody, okay, that can provide that info for you. They'll have that. The next option is hotel. Are you going to stay in a hotel? If you are, notice that this option here came up for hotel. Click on the arrow. For the purpose of this video, we'll choose Barceló Bávaro Palace. Okay, but more than likely you'll find your hotel on this list. If it's not, then you can go back to private rental or Airbnb and just provide the address for the hotel. Again, the hotel will have that information for you. Also, if you're staying with family, friends, again, you have to provide the address. Your own house as well, you need to provide the address. Embarkation, that's if you're getting here by ferry. Or are you having a layover here in Dominican Republic. Now, for the purpose of this video, we just choose a hotel. Notice how you do not have to provide the address. Okay, so the next one is flight info. Before I get going on this part here, remember when I said that if you have a layover, you have to provide this info. Well, if you chose yes, this is what the screen will look like. Okay, you have to provide the original place of airport, departure airport, then your layover, then the airport here in Dominican Republic. That's the only difference. Okay, otherwise, this is what you have here. Okay, so let's go to embarkation port. This is basically the airport where you're flying from directly to Dominican Republic. For the purpose of this video, we'll just choose JFK. You can enter the 3-digit airport code that's on your boarding pass. This embarkation port, this is basically asking which airport are you landing here in Dominican Republic. These are the main airports, starting with Santo Domingo, Punta Cana, Santiago, Puerto Plata, etc. Notice the 3-digit airport codes here. For the purpose of this video, we'll choose Punta Cana. Okay. Next, airline name. You know this, but you can start typing your address, the airline. Oh my God, the address. Jesus Christ. All right, you start typing the airline that you're using to get here. British, American Airlines. Okay. Airlines have a 2-digit code that identifies them. For this video, we use B6, which is for JetBlue. Then you can enter here, then click on the airline. The flight date, just choose here the date that you're flying. Okay. We use December 24th for this video. So the next one is the flight number. Flight number, we're going to use an actual flight from JFK. That's the flight number. Next is the flight confirmation number or the code. This one is optional, but if you have it, you can submit it if you choose to do so. Next question, travel purpose. You have here, your purpose here. I'm assuming would be leisure as an example, but you're more than welcome to choose whatever is closest to your reason or travel purpose for being here, but we just choose leisure for this video. Next question, days or nights that you're staying. So we're using 7. Notice it's not mandatory either. Next question, do you plan on practicing any of the following sports during your stay? You have the option for none, surf, scuba diving, golf. You can just choose no. When you're ready, click on next. Okay. Now, this is where you're going to enter the other passenger's information. Okay. This is the info, for the second passenger. Okay. Notice how it says here, passenger 2. Since we already have the info, it's already here for you. You're submitting this form. Then passenger 2. Basically, you're going to enter the same thing as you did for yourself. Okay. Name, last name, date of birth, gender, place of birth. It's the same thing. Okay. Now, there's one difference here, that the part where you're lodging information, if you choose, let's say, a hotel, for example, it's going to ask you here, do you want to assign the same hotel as the main passenger? Okay. If you're staying at the same hotel, you'll click yes here. Okay. And then notice that you don't have to provide any further info. If you choose Airbnb rental, or an apartment rental for that other person if it's the same address, and you have to enter it here. Okay, so let's go over to the next page, because you already know what to put, what to provide here. Okay, so next page. Stop. I'm going to tell you why I ask you to stop. All right. First, a couple of reasons, or 3 reasons actually. Number 1 is to make sure that you answer these yes or no questions. That you bring in $10,000 or more. Do you have any pets? Any taxable items you need to declare? The other reason is that to make sure, well, that it applies to the other passenger as well. Okay, so both of you are here. Now, the main reason I ask for you to stop here is because where it says next here, it should say submit. For whatever reason, they have to fix this. But that's why I didn't want you to go to next immediately, because this is actually to submit the form. Obviously, I am not going to submit this form because it's a live form. But when you submit the form, or when you click next, you get this page. Your form has been submitted. As you can see, you get your QR code. If you look at the bottom of the page, you have 3 options: download or save as PDF, so then you can print it if you prefer. You can also receive it via email, which is why I suggested earlier that you provide your email. This is the method I prefer because I'll have quick access to it at the airport and it's secured. And finally, you can modify it. I already explained how to do that. I hope I was detailed and I was helpful, to all of you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, I will answer them in the comment section. So do that. Also, you can go in the description and you'll find other videos related to Dominican Republic as well. There are several of them and a lot of information there. Please feel free to take a look at it, check them out. Other than that, thank you all so much. Thank you for your patience. I just wanted to be as detailed as possible. And I wanted to go slow just so I don't have anyone confused. Okay? Again, questions, comments, use the comment section below and I'll be more than glad to answer any questions. Other than that, when you come here to Dominican Republic, safe travels, my friends.